The judge gave me a very stern talking to. He called me names, degraded me in front of the whole courtroom, but he assured me that if I didn't make it, he said, you will come back in front of my bench and you will do every year that you're exposed to based on their plea agreement. Now get out of my courtroom. And I did. And thankfully, I never saw him again. Until, coincidentally, he showed up at a tree lot to buy a Christmas tree. I'd already done my 2 years. I was clean. I wasn't exposed to that prison term anymore. And I was the cashier at a tree lot. And he walked up and I recognized him and he handed me a check, and that's when I knew it was him. And I said, Judge, do you remember me? And he didn't, and I reminded him who I was, and then he did. And I thanked him for the opportunity and told him that I'd fulfilled the obligation that he demanded that I fulfill, and that I decided to stay to help other people that were in as much trouble as I was. And he asked me to come outside, and I did, and he shook my hand and gave me a hug. And that's the last time I saw him. It was crazy. True story.
I did a 2-year prison term. I got out for 60 days. 5-year prison term, got out for 59 days. 6-year prison term, got out for 4 months, and then a 10-year prison term and got out for 4 months.
When you get strung out on heroin, it's just all consuming. You can't do anything. I mean, you just completely taken hostage by it.
In my case, I didn't even get help till I was 50. I didn't leave until I was 56.
If what you have is not a problem of motivation, but a problem of ability, the people just don't know how to live a sober life, or an orderly life, or an honest life. If they just have no experience doing that, you can motivate the heck out of them, but they're going to keep recycling back through the system over and over again.
It's amazing how many years I did in prison, and it never taught me to tell the truth. Get to a place like the Other Side Academy where my peers hold me accountable and I can't get away with anything, and I learned everything I had forgotten.
The long-term goal of the Other Side Academy is that every single person on the planet who is ready to change their life has the tools to do it.
What the Other Side Academy is it's a 2-year re-education facility, and we help the most lost among us. Former drug addicts, people who have lived their lives on the streets, in jails and prisons.
We're going to let you build a new image, but your image is going to be built from you going forward, not who you thought you were when you got there.
There is no sort of staff, quote unquote, in the Other Side Academy. What you're going to find is people that are much farther down the road that you've been on. And they started at the place that you're at right now.
We don't take any money from the government, no money from the state, no grants, no subsidies. We earn our money ourselves. One of the ways that we do it is we have our moving company called the Other Side Movers.
Students at the Other Side Academy pay nothing to attend. All they have to do is work to change their life and to support the family.
The money that we generate goes back into our facility so that we don't have to take any money from the government. We can become self-supportive.
Why this works is because it's long and it's real.
I started believing in myself again.
It allows you to stay in a mode of practicing new behaviors until they go to the marrow of your bone.
We're living proof that you can stop living the way that you're living, and there's another way to life. It doesn't have to be the way it's been for so long.
What is it worth to save a life?
GE builds electronics, Ford builds cars. The Other Side Academy rebuilds lives.